Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Control, shall we? All right. Let me see if we have any new information, and we do. The Hiss Sharpened. Hiss Sharpened agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. So these are like the minor guys that we've seen. This ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation APR could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the Hiss Sharpen's ability currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the Hiss Sharpen's ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities or there are objects in the house that we weren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, not as a cause for concern. And this is from Dr. Emily Pope, now the head of research. And it's kind of interesting to me that they consider this part of the house. I mean, I get it, but it's also just speaks to the volume of the house. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 5. Hiss corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading toward what? Additionally, Hiss entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of Hiss corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. Refer to file redacted for full report. See, so this is an older research specialist, Emily Pope. Cave paintings, on art and time. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, that I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these, or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present, and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? Now, this is an older one. This is from Dr. Theodore Ashe, head of research, under the order of Director Broderick Northmore. Plastic Tree Supplement, also from Dr. Theodore Ashe. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. Altered Item 14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric text from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think there are still more words to be found. Foundation accident. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Roberto Ricardo, fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. Oh no. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way, but we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the S we deal with. They almost always end up dead or excuse me, Marcus. That's funny. Okay, and then multimedia.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than...
Oh, this is from the son of Northmore.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified.
Wow.
Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place.
Jeez.
And on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house.
That's interesting.
Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
So this is Marshall. And she's made reference to the fact that, unlike the other parts of the oldest house which shift around, this foundation stays the same. Well, that's really interesting. I also like that she just comes down here on her own from time to time. You know, just to hang. Alright. So... there's something I can do over here. But I need to get up to this bridge. I don't think I can... I can't jump high enough. I can't fly. Even my tallest jump doesn't get there, and you can't do the ground slam upward, so I can't get there yet. Alright, let's check things out. Oh man, I just walked through their meter dig site. I am sorry about that. You know what it reminds me of? With the red, I've said this before, with the red dust, it's like the surface of Mars or whatever, but it reminds me of Mars even more when they say it doesn't change. And that's a great part of Kim Stanley Robinson's Red Moon, is the reference to the fact that on the moon, not even just Mars, there's no wind. So, maybe not on Mars, but on the moon there's no wind. And that means that when an astronaut steps on the surface of Mars, or a rover, on the surface of the moon, drives around, the dust is disturbed forever until solar wind, solar particles eventually disturb it, but that takes forever. So, you know, I wonder if my footprints here ever move. I mean, how could there be wind down here, right? Relocation order we just picked up. And here's a treasure. Now, it is curious to think that, they say that this whole place is classified, that only the director knows about it, but then it's clear that they've got all kinds of ranger work and scientific work going on down here. So it's a little of both. The crossroads. Maybe I'll get to see that black pillar that they were talking about in the document. Here's the geysers again. Let me look at the map, see where I am. Okay. Now I can't break this. There is a passage over there. I bet I'm safe on this ledge. I mean, I hope I'm safe on this ledge. So now I'm kind of going... Oh, let's just see what's down here. Wow. What would be funny is if this is the place where I died before. If it is, I'm just going to turn around. I think it is. No, wait. Goodness gracious. Excuse me. I don't quite remember. I think so, but look. So this is just one of those nice little astral plane locations. I'm going to go over here, but be really careful about doing that. I'm going to drop and see what happens. So there's bad guys. I mean, I could see them. I'm just going to take cover. If I can. This guy up here is hitting me. And I can't get his vitals to show up. I got him. Okay, and the music suggests that the encounter is over, but who knows? We go over here. And got some shifting fragments. So it should be fun to check my resources and see what I can upgrade. It always cracks me up that the astral plane stone just looks like the black marble that you'd find at a really, like, ostentatious bank. And so I feel like I'm just queuing up at some bank. Dodge efficiency personal mod. Alright. There's the other end of the, quote, crossroads. And there's something up there, but I can't make it that high yet. If ever. I'm just going to turn it off and turn it back on just to make sure I don't
I wish I'd brought Emily with me.
fall.
I could really use my head of research right about now.
Polaris. That's funny. How would Emily even come close to making it through this? But, I mean, I don't want to underestimate Emily, I guess. Alright. So, we could fall through to Sweet Oblivion. I'm bumping my head on the stalactites.
Wait! It's Jesse!
Who's Jesse?
The director!
Did I see something? I was busy flying. I didn't notice. Did I see Marshall? No, but we can't have, right? Marshall's dead. So it's maybe whoever is watching us, or the early Paleolithic people who are trapped in here.
Whoa. This place is huge.
Research site Delta.
Marshall?
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
This place is huge.
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's
What do
see
you
what's
mean?
going on with that pillar first.
It couldn't have been Marshall. It was so clearly Marshall. Oh, there's some of the cave drawings. And there's the pillar. Very 2001 A Space Odyssey. Alright. I would love to get whatever it takes to break through that. Oh, Polaris is showing up. Oh, it's a control point. Okay, perfect. Need more control points. Great, where am I? I'm at the crossroads. I made it. Alright, let's check in here. I mean, how did they get these supplies for these facilities in here? Alright, anyway. Gotta bring the coffee pots down. Alright. 3 a.m., this is for you. Can you imagine all of the work that it would take to get these folding tables and supplies down here, only to have the director just go on a crazy rampage and destroy it all? Gosh. Look at the paper just floating. My work here is done. Wow, I even damaged the next room over.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seemed structurally predictable.
Huh.
Which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange
Hey.
Seems like
The service weapon.
Storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns.
Wow, is this where the service weapon came from?
Perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago.
Wow, like the Lady of the Lake.
This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Oh, we don't even know the rules.
Interesting. Huh. So the previous directors didn't even have the service weapon? Oh, Polaris says go here. The Nord... It's hurt. Enter. Do I want to go in here? The nail door monolith is hurt. Repair the nail link to prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty. Plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation. Us. Bureau. Cool, I get a new tool. Explore the astral plane challenge. Great. Left. Only one is permitted. Which will you choose become?
So I can only choose one?
Oh, cool.
I thought I was done with these tests.
There's a choice now. Interesting. Choose the astral plane challenge. So this is like I can make ramps, or this is like I can shoot them. Boy. Let me check it out again. That new gun looks pretty sick, but I just like mind powers more, so I'm gonna go with this one. Left will grant shape manipulate. Let's do it. Why can't you give me both, board? Come on now. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability / you. I love how the board talks to you. Alright, let's go over here. Let's see what we can do. Minerals, roots, barnacles grow across the foundation. Use the new tool to inflate. First director to receive earned this. You should feel honored. Handled. I do feel handled. Alright, so I'm the first director to get this. Oh, they don't last very long. Alright. Certain crystal formations crumble after being shaped. Like that one, I guess. It's been crumbled. Okay, so they want me to go this way, but I'm looking around for extra treasures. You know, you can always find some in this place. It's a cool effect. Oh. Gonna need to do a 2-for-1 here. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Dismantle, loosen the 4 locks, keys, MacGuffins. Locate the fringe of nowhere of the astral plane. The astral bleeding collision has lost them. Do this and Nail will be repaired. Okay. P.S. Bonus round. Hiss are present in Foundation. Oh no. Trespassing snooping is forbidden. Some crystals can be shaped into dangerous points. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. So, like, if a hiss comes at me, I can just do that to obliterate them. That's cool. I love that. It's like no snooping in the Foundation hiss. Uh-oh. I gotta lure you down here, I guess. There you go. This is a lot of fun. Okay. Crystals can be shaped while levitating to create platforms. Indeed they can. So I need to levitate over there and platform up. Alright, great. I just want to see if there's anything on top of this, or at the very least, I'll get a bigger head start for levitation. Like, I can probably skip this one down here just by being so high up. I could have craftily probably avoided all of it, but this is fine. Okay. Yeah, I avoided a lot. Alright, so I gotta glue this thing back together to fix the nail. Sure, we'll fix the nail.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the nail.
It is.
It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Exactly.
Which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside.
Great.
I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse.
I think
This
so.
should be simple.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But we can do it. Polaris is with us. I thought Polaris was gone, but Polaris is still here. I thought the ending of the first game indicated that Polaris was taken out, but she still is inside me. So unfortunately, I can't go this way because I didn't get the right pickup. I didn't get the gun that can break that, so I have to do a different way. But I'm hoping that there are shortcuts that are similar that are for me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and boost up our melee again. I just like maxing stuff out. Okay. Let's check out what we've got. So this over here is base camp. Well, looks like base camp is really far down there. Oh, wait. There's crystals. Let's use these. Let's see what we can get if I go over here. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. I'm playing while a little under the weather. Oh, God. Make it. Oh, no. We didn't. We didn't make it. That's a shame. I thought I could climb up right there. Apparently not. Now, what it might be worthwhile, though, before I go again, because I just lost a bunch of source, is just checking to see if there's any constructs that I can do. Can I upgrade? I need a corrupted sample to upgrade. Okay, fine. I'd have to look at where to go within the oldest house to get that corrupted sample, and we can do that at some point. I'm not necessarily in a big hurry. Okay. All right. Well, I guess this will answer the question of how do I get up high to some of those bridges that I was looking at before. I made it, and I am here. Sorry, Bureau. We've got other things to deal with at the moment. Okay, I see the geysers. Just going through, don't mind me. Somebody shooting at me? Oh yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe that's helpful, though. Honestly. You all dead now? Nope, not you. Now you are. There we go. Okay. Where am I? This says Crossroads. Yep, I did go to the Crossroads from here. There's big special lights. Well, let's just check this out. Oh, this looks good. Very promising. I feel like if I go this way, I'm fine. I can make it across. And it's a dead end, but there's a crystal thing here, so there might either be a key over here or just some kind of treasure. Yep, just some treasure. Nothing wrong with treasure. And we got a shield boost. Personal mod. Okay. Alright. Just using that ground slam to get around, as my buddy Gworth suggested, and it's very helpful. What is this round? Oh god. That's what it is. It explodes. I got an elemental source gain personal mod. I don't think I've ever seen that before. What is that? Let me check. This says Source gained per element pickup +4. I don't know what elements are, so I'll have to figure that out. Shifting fragments, and we're going back to base camp. Hi. You look like one of my miner buddies. You are. And you are gone. I'm just ready in case there's anybody else who wants to do any funny business. Oh, there is. Alright, you're gone. Oh, up there. Okay. Wow, big dude. Alright, sure. So this creates like a wall for me. So that I can not get hit. No, you're not going to be doing that to me, buddy. Pierce aimed fire boost. Nice. Boy, this guy over here is no joke. Got it. All gone. Well, at least that guy's gone. Big boy up there is gone. There might be some trash enemies left. Which it appears that there certainly are, but... Alright, death hole. Astral plane bleeding in. No snooping. The board told me that there is no snooping allowed. Charge, blast, boost, weapon mod. Good, I suppose. Oh, and there's a treasure here, but I can't get it unless I had the special ability from the board to destroy those. Wah wah. Okay, where am I? I am in the fractured cavern. Well, where else would I be? Okay, let me look around for anything that would indicate a key or something. To help the nail heal. So this is where I came in from. Now there is something over here, I guess. But no, I can make it. I can get here. And it's a treasure that is sealed up. Okay. Can't get it. Alright. Well, we tried. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Okay, so let's just try going straight down, I guess. Oh, look. It's like a traditional...
This area looks newer.
It does
Is it
look
from
newer.
The upper floors?
It looks a lot like the upper floors, one of the security checkpoints. I need a item. Oh, hi. That's what I need. This. God. This will be a pretty... Complete the ritual in the collapsed apartment. Okay. What does the collapsed apartment mean? Looks like I'm going across a bridge, though. Oh. This is the collapsed apartment. Goodness. Destroying all the hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Alright.
There's something behind that hiss barrier.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those crystals. Alright. Man, this bridge got wrecked. Okay, let me see here. Uh-huh. Well, wait a minute. Now, why couldn't she get up there? That doesn't even make sense. I don't understand how she couldn't climb right there. I was just holding forward against that. I tried to dash. It didn't work. To ground slam, I guess, or whatever. Oh, God, I have to go back quite a ways. Well, that's really a shame. I have to admit. I wasn't expecting to die right there. Nor was I expecting to have to go back so far. That looked like a pretty clean and easy jump. I don't know why she didn't just reach out her arms and climb up like she normally does. She really does normally do that. I really hope I don't have to fight everything again. Okay, well, we'll see. We're at the mercy of the Foundation here. Alright. Oh, yep, there's bad guys. No, these are just geysers. No snoopers, please. Okay, good. It does appear that the guys are dead. That's a welcome relief. I had to fight some pretty imposing individuals there. Okay. So I'll just do a better job on the jump, I guess. Please. And, okay. We go around this way. Oh, forklift. You see this forklift point? This is for you. Boom. Alright. And... okay, we made it. Alright, so my saltiness aside, we did get back here. Hi, buddy. Good to see you. Alright, let me through. I'm the director. I've got lots of weapons and a cool janitor's costume on. Alright. Okay, let's do this right this time. Let me save up all of my energy first. And then... alright. See, and there isn't another crystal for me to pull on. So... there, she made it that time. Okay, great. I'm not dead. And that's the key. Alright, so I guess I want to go... like, this looks like it's all clogged up. So I guess I want to go over here? Maybe? I mean, I see another broken bridge. But I don't see another crystal I can pull out from the wall just yet. Nor do I see any hissed nodes. Oh, and Polaris is saying, go this way. So let's do that. And we are now in data entry and filing. Let's claim this control point. Oh, we got it. Let me look at where I am on the overall map. No, this still counts as Foundation map. Huh. Look at this. There's Darling and Trench working with a female scientist. Wonder who that is. Alright, that door doesn't open, maybe? I can get up here. And we got ourselves a memo. And there's a door that will open. Terrific. Alright. Let me go to this. I only have one ability point. And let's just check out any new collectibles. Alright, and we've got the Foundation pillar. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud was certainly of something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layer structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart, or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that the great architect isn't built, it grows. Or I'm sorry, great architecture isn't built, it grows, like the oldest house. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. I don't know. And this was from Theodore Ashe. This is also from Ashe. Ley lines. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that, but that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them polar north, or is the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in D.C. to, quote, aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Oh, God. Operation Paperclip. We have a Nazi scientist, apparently. Field research on astral entity, astral copy, confidential. When the astral plane, now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. Oh, what are these? The copies' bodies are composed of a dense, stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with a significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to Hiss corruption. So these are like the mannequins that I fight in the astral training situations. Relocation order. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called on all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when that will happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore is ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that in. So I don't quite understand this. Does this mean that when they first found the oldest house, all they found was the Foundation, and they were afraid to go into the oldest house because it was shifting and they didn't know how to predict it safely and couldn't use it as a base of operations for the Federal Bureau of Control? Shift account part 1. To whoever finds this, I am Containment Processes Designer Janine Gibbs, maybe the woman I saw in the picture there, and I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break has been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level. I think it was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold, like the quarry? Wherever we are, we're not the first. There were some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why'd they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how do we get out? So this was... Perhaps the Foundation was the initial base of operations for the first members of the FBC. Then they get moved into the house. And then this area where processes and protocols got shifted into this old section that had been sealed off. Is that what's going on here?
It's been...
Che. Oh. The board. Locks, keys keep socket us here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. Okay, so we got to get rid of the locks and keys, I guess? Interesting. Well, everyone, I hope you're finding this expansion to be as interesting as I am. And I will check you all in the next episode of Control. Take care.